Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 to continue. I want to take my equipment back. Back in this up. Do I want to keep my current equipment or put on what you were wearing before the wedding? Let's have a look here. I'm got quite a lot of stuff. Go with something with a high main stat or something, I don't know. Servant's hood. On the body I've got ordinary coat at the moment. Arms. I'm going for that because it's got the highest value in under main stat. Legs. I'm only wearing simple shoes. I got jewelry. Chamberlain's ring there. It gives me a plus 20 to conspicuousness. Plus 22 to charisma. Chamberlain's ring, I'm going to want to equip that. Strange how the charisma only goes up to 8 though. What else is in here? So, got a chest. Found player. Player found. I've got a load of herbs in here that have all gone down to condition 0, so I don't really want that now. But I'll take the other stuff. Maybe I can sell... There's even a cobweb in there. I can sell stuff I don't want. Saxon something? What is that? Oh, it's that. Riding Waffen Rock. So these must be the gifts that he's left. The riding Waffen Blood. Yeah. And a long pour point. Which is that. Yeah. It's worth quite a lot. I got torches, not equipped. Ah, that's why. Got my torch back at last. Hang on. I'm not allowed to go up there? I can rob that. Oh, private area. How am I looking with my stats now? Nourishment, energy, that's all looking good. So I got all my stuff back. Right, so that's good. Strong Saviour Schnapps is there. So I only got one of those. Moonshine recipe, I could learn that. Moonshine. Now this is something which I may do in a future video, but I want an entire episode on alchemy. Add the wormwood to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Grind the mint and add it to the cauldron, boil for 1 turn and distill. Henry's homemade moonshine. The Saviour Schnapps is there. Out here we got the blacksmith.
Come on now. Mutt, come here.
There's pebbles.
Go and get your horse so we can get going.
Let's get clean.
Ave Maria.
Sharpening wheel I've discovered. It doesn't say stealing, so... Oh yeah, there's stuff. I mean, you can always sell this. For coin. Back outside.
Damn it.
We're in the castle.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Hans is waiting there. Yeah. Here, that's not stealing. Pick up that mead. You don't mind, do you? There's a sort of training sword here.
Good day.
Fancy a game of dice? Teach me a new fighting technique.
I see you've got a dice table here. Fancy a game?
Ah, I'd love to. But Father Nicodemus took me for everything I had. I've got nothing to wager. Oh, wait a mo. I may have something after all. The guards found something on this one thief they caught. Some sort of map. They thought it might lead to the thief's hoard. They wanted to go looking for it. But I took the map from them. Want to play for it?
Well, why don't you go there yourself? I'm not interested. I'll be back. You can buy the map for 250 or play for the map. 50. Currently got 1369 on me. I wonder if that might be worth doing.
Why don't you look for the hoard yourself?
I'm new here. I don't know the lay of the land. Well, I wouldn't risk it. I'm glad I made it out alive when Lord von Bergov's retinue was ambushed on the way.
I wonder if that might be worth 250 to buy it. You could play for the map, but I might lose the dice game.
Would you be willing to sell me the map instead?
I'd rather we played for it. But considering how broke I am at the moment, I'll take the coin.
Here's the coin.
I'm curious to see what you find there.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can teach you something.
The longsword technique. Pushing blow weapon technique. There's a polearm technique. And there's an unarmed technique.
I like a longsword, but there's not much room for it in the heat of battle, where brute force will come in more handy for you. Such a hit with the pommel of a sword, handle of an axe, or edge of a shield will certainly disorient everyone. Would you like me to show you?
Aha, so it costs 320 for crushing blow.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Alright. As I already said, often mainly brute force will help you in a fight. Attack with any short weapon a few quick times. Then, move towards the opponent and hit him in the face with the shaft. Oh, and if you have a shield, use it. That will definitely ruin your opponent's day. Now come and try it a few times.
1 hour goes by.
Well, all good? No learning has ever fallen from heaven for anybody.
Up, left, right.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not?
There's a longsword technique. Maybe I can come back and do more later. Let's move on. There's pebbles.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
I'm here for horse tackle.
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Christ, what kind of mess is this again? I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Take care.
Herring? Pebbles is on 219 stamina, Herring has got less. Pebbles is on 450 capacity, Herring's got 175. Pebbles has got higher speed, Pebbles has got higher courage. Pebbles is worth a lot more. We're keeping Pebbles, obviously.
God be with you.
Pebbles has really been levelling up. Oh, where is he? About the horses.
I took a look at Herring.
And?
I'll keep me on.
A nice animal, but I'll keep my own.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost though, pal, but just having your own horse won't make a horseman of you.
I can say, I know how to ride, don't worry. It's on a 19. Or I know the basics, but I wouldn't say no to some advice.
Well, I know the basics, but I wouldn't say no to some good advice.
That's wise. The first thing is, pet him now and again when you're in the saddle. Then he'll be calmer, looser. Actually, best do that as soon as you mount him. Once you're mounted, don't drive him too much over tough terrain. He won't trot too good and he won't move too fast neither. After all, the roads ain't for show, and horses ain't stupid, mind. If you leave him standing around, he'll most likely go and find a place he likes. A trough where he can drink or maybe some pasture. So don't be surprised if you leave him alone and then can't find him afterwards.
All right, I'll bear that in mind.
And of course, the horse needs good kit, no more than yourself. Saddle, bridle, horseshoes. I've prepared some decent tack for you, so I don't get my arse whipped for not treating his lordship's honoured guest right. Mistakes don't go unpunished here. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
Farewell.
Hello to Pebbles again. That's what Pebbles has got at the moment. So I'll move these items back to my inventory again, maybe. Alright. There's the horse section right there. Move to horse. The a Prague saddle. There you go, equip those things. There's some stats there too. Mutt's obedience is listed there as well. Let's not forget the Codex, because new stuff's been added since I last checked this. Constellation Crosses, there's a new entry there. Murals has also been added. Pause to read. Characters. Otto the Fourth has been added. Society, childbirth and obstetrics. Jail is added as here. Medieval prisons were mainly castle dungeons. Liturgical items. Pulpit, altar, chalice. Noble officials. Crafts, gravediggers. Up to date on the Codex. Right. I think that's about it, isn't it? I can trade with him.
What do you have for sale?
He is selling, like, body items, knight's belt, knight's pouch. Plus 24 charisma. Leather gloves. The arms. Firm boots. Noble boots. Horse items as well. Pretty darn expensive though. Norman saddle. Blacksmithing stuff. Lockpicks. I don't have any hand items equipped at the moment. Just noticed. The Chamberlain's ring. Do I need to keep both of these? Maybe I'll sell that one. I'm not sure if I'm going to get into trouble. Stolen in God knows where, it says over here. If I try to sell the stuff to him, get it out my inventory. There's a tin pitcher there as well.
Word about the pro.
Sure, why not?
Hopefully this is okay.
Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Pebble's looking better. Pebble stats.
There now.
Out my way, please.
Keep your eyes on the road, fool.
So where's he gone then?
Did you hear about what happened?
Where's he gone? He was standing here before.
In the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week.
Without anyone noticing.
Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
Escort Sir Hans Capon to blah 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 blah. Where's he gone?
Farewell.
Attila. Oh, come on, where? Oh, here he is. Let's go.
I'm ready. We can go.
We can't. We wouldn't make it to Nabokov and back by sunset. We'll meet at the second gate tomorrow at sunrise.
At sunrise, huh? Okay. Got a whole day. We're gonna wait a whole day. At sunrise, he said.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
You silly mutt.
So I've got to hang around this place then. Okay. Can't continue yet.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, I'll just have to think of something to do. Adela. Let's read a book or something. Book of verses. That's steel. Ah, no, this place. This was where I came to get the materials for the potions that I had to make for the previous quest. And there's an alchemy table here. Steal the bandage. There's some salt. Three-legged cup. I don't really want to steal stuff, but just take a look at the book. What's this? What I know? There's the digestive potion. There's the savior schnapps. There's the moonshine. At the... Is that Wormwood? Yeah. I would rather have it written down somewhere when I'm doing this, instead of having to keep referring to my book. Is that wormwood? Well, I got wormwood on me. The trouble is these herbs are going down in condition because they're not dried. Ah, man. Might not be able to do this. Save your schnapps. Moonshine. Buck's blood. Fever tonic. Those are the ones I know at the moment. That must say wormwood there. You add the wormwood to the cauldron. It says you will need spirits, 2 handfuls of wormwood, and 2 handfuls of mint. So you add the wormwood to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Grind the mint and add it to the cauldron. Boil for 1 turn. Then you distill. I see there's a prepare option here. Which does what? Okay, well that gets some of the stuff out. Right. Add the wormwood to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Then you grind the mint and add it to the cauldron. Water, wine, oil, spirits. 4 spirits. Gotta try and get the hang of this. You can come back and read this. So it says there 2 handfuls of wormwood, 2 handfuls of mint. So add the wormwood to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. So now we lower that. Do the sand glass. That's what it means by 2 turns. It's 2 turns of the sand glass. It's a little difficult to see when it's done, but then move it up. Grind the mint and add it to the cauldron. Give me the mint. Get that thing, grind it up. Drop it in there. Done. Move that down. Boil for 1 turn, it said. Move that up. Grab one of those, hit the still option. Did I get it right? Moonshine! 6.
With fresh herbs, it would have turned out better.
Alright. Yeah, the herbs were not fresh. But I made it, though. But does that come under food? Moonshine, there it is. Strong alcoholic drink. Watch out for the hangover. It's +5 to nourishment, 37% nutrition, +15 energy, +2 to health, alcohol 30%. And of course, you can also sell it. But that is, that map I picked up as well. I remember that. The map that the court thief had in his possession, which I paid money for, remember? That was the map. So there's a red cross there. Okay, might come in handy. And I picked up a perk point in scholarship. You will improve faster in Houndmaster and horsemanship skills because all experience you gain will be 20% higher. There's wonders of nature, that's survival and alchemy. As long as you remain still, your energy and nourishment will reduce much more slowly. You're able to recognize the difficulty of skill checks, but not your chances of succeeding. You'll still have to decide for yourself whether it's worth the risk. The effect of your reputation isn't taken into account in the displayed difficulty. There's some interesting ones there. I'm going to take Wonders of Nature, I think. Under crafting potions, it comes up here. So this will give me an idea of what I can make at the moment, is based on what I've got on me. Like buck's blood. That says oil up there. The chamomile decoction. Wine. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn, grind the sage and add it to the cauldron, and then you pour it. Save your schnapps. The herbs might not be fresh though. Which is done in wine. You add the nettle to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. You grind the belladonna. You add the belladonna to the cauldron and boil for 1 turn. And you finally pour. Well, since I'm here anyway, could give it a go. Put your book up over there. Read it to get the recipe. Save your schnapps. You will need wine, a handful of nettle, and 2 handfuls of belladonna. Add the nettle to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. So I hit that prepare. That gets the stuff out, ready. So the first thing you do is that. So you add the nettle to the cauldron, boil for 2 turns. Double check. This is in wine, I think. Yeah. Gotta get that right as well. Wine. Wine. Pour that in there. So it's 1 of that. boil for 2 turns, making sure it's 1 I needed of that. So, 2 turns of the sandglass. You gotta watch that thing. Then say it's done, right, move it up. Stop the heat. Grind the belladonna, then you add that to the cauldron and you boil for 1 turn. Remember, it's 2 things of belladonna, so... Pestle. Grind it. Add that in, drop that in there. Move down, please. 1 turn. Up. Finally pour it, sis. You just pour it, you grab a foil. Pour it from the cauldron. How did it go? Strong. I made strong savior schnapps. Excellent. Just a little look into the alchemy side of things. Thanks for watching. See you next time.